next one comes from my dearest friend and dearest fan, Sergio. Giving out Sergio, yay! Thank you very much for supporting me always. I really, really appreciate your support, and your support means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And yeah, so I posted this post saying that I would make this Natsune Show, Ask Natsune Show, and asking you guys to send me some questions. And he told me if I was always this confident in my life, and if not, do I recall any moment or scenario that made you change, and what would you recommend, suggest to someone to do daily to help them becoming more confident? This is a very, very good question. Thank you very much, Sergio. Okay, so let's see. I would say I have been naturally very confident person. Like, I remember even like in a very early, childhood, I remember that I wasn't afraid of people's judgment. Like, I never really had a capability to care deeply about people's judgment, right? I mean, I of course cared about other people's feeling, like that's a different thing. But I had always been very open-minded person, and I think my confidence to some degree, it comes from that, like, because I understand that I live my life individually. My life is completely on my responsibility, and also I apply the same respect for other people. So I never try to change people's perception because I cannot decide their perception, kind of perspective. Really, really fundamentally made me very confident, because with that perspective, whatever happens in your life, like within me, for example, it's completely in my responsibility, aka it's no one's business. So I just thought it was stupid to feel insecure or to feel like I had to follow someone's direction if they're not willing to take the ownership of my mistakes, for example, right? And I'm the last person who would have to take ownership for my mistakes. So in a positive way, I just didn't pay overly respect to the world of what they expect me to do. And I think that gave me the fundamental courage for me to act in the way I do, which is like really I follow my intuition of what I want to do, and then at the same time, like what I want to do aligns at the macro scale, aligns with the good for the humanity. I'm not like trying to hurt people or anything like that. So my intention is good. So at the macro, I can contribute to the humanity. At the macro, I can contribute to other people. But because I have this mission and vision, I just can't let people's judgment, like in the micro, I just can't let people's opinion really change how I look at the world, or distract from my willingness, distract from my ambition, in which I don't think it will happen ever. But yeah, that's kind of how it is. Like, it's part of it. It's definitely a personality. For the fact that I just don't feel like I owe anything to anyone.